What's up, guys? This is Cerberus Fury coming to you live once again, and I'm back with another video. Just a quick channel update on what's been happening. Well, I've not been uploading recently. I know someone's been getting on my case about it. Adam. Anyway, I have now switched most of my gaming to PC. I've decided to get myself a PC, and I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV and Star Wars: The Old Republic on my PC from now on. Games like Naruto, Shooters and The Division, which is the upcoming Division game from Ubisoft, that'll be purchased on Xbox One, and Naruto's on PS4, of course. Anyway, into today's subject. Today's subject is about Street Fighter V. For most of you who have probably already purchased Street Fighter V are feeling a little bit of disappointment with a few things about it, and I'm going to talk to you about it in this video, what I think about it. And recently, my friend Patrick Torfe, aka JusticeSoulTunas, has written an article on GamerHeadlines.com about Street Fighter V and will there ever be another one on the Xbox One to be specific, after Street Fighter V. And I'm going to be discussing that in this video as well. I'll leave a link to in the description below to the article in question, and a link to my friend JusticeSoulTunas' channel if you're into fighting games, Call of Duty, and basically the gaming industry discussion. Feel free to subscribe to his channel, he's got some good stuff on there. Anyway, I personally myself have not purchased Street Fighter V yet. I decided to wait until reviews were out, what people thought of it, and if the game was even functioning. I was right. On PC and PS4, no one's able to play online. Well, at that time. There was a lot of server issues, people couldn't get online, and the offline content was kind of lacking. There was no arcade mode. No arcade mode in a Street Fighter game. Capcom, what the hell were you thinking? I mean, seriously, come on. That is like the base, bare minimum of a fighting game. An arcade mode, and you decide to take that out. Why? I have no idea. And they're now considering putting one in. It better be for free, Capcom, because if it's not, there's going to be problems. If you charge for this as DLC, I'm telling you now, you're going to have a serious backlash. That's all I'm saying. It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Okay? But you should have put an arcade mode in from the start. I mean, personally for me, I'm terrible online. I'm terrible compared to other players out there. I mean, on Street Fighter Cross Tekken, against most of my friends, I pretty much lost every single time. Well, not every single time, I did win a few. But they won the majority of the matches. My friend Patrick is a prime example, JusticeSoulTunas. He's pretty much one of my friends who I play with a lot, and he's much more better than I am. And on PS4, the only friend that plays Street Fighter on PS4 is my friend Josh, who is a million times better than I am. I mean, if I fight him, I'm gonna pretty much die in the first round. I'm not going to win a single round against him. I probably won't touch him. You know, probably win me against perfect. Probably be perfect because he's just so much more better than me. So I rely on offline modes like arcade mode, survival, training, things like that, so I can enjoy the game without getting my ass handed to me online. Anyway, onto the article. This article was written by JusticeSoulTunas. I'll leave a link to the article in the description below. The title of the article is, will we ever see a Street Fighter on Xbox again after Street Fighter V? The short answer, in my opinion, is yes. We will see another Street Fighter V on Xbox One, because I don't see why not. Sony, it's not like Sony owns the IP to Street Fighter IV. I mean, if that were the case, then it wouldn't be on PC. It's kind of common sense, really. So, yeah. I mean, Capcom themselves have developed for Xbox for a long time, Xbox 360 especially. We had Lost Planet, we've had Dead Rising 3 for the Xbox One, we've had Devil May Cry, that eventually came to the 360 even though it was initially a PS3 exclusive, and the originals were on the PS2 to begin with. Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3 were on the PS2 only. I'm not sure about the original Xbox, I'll have to look that up. If you guys know, you can correct me in the comment section below. What I think's going to happen is, this is Capcom we're talking about, okay? I mean, when it came to Street Fighter 4, how many other versions did they release? They released a Super Street Fighter 4, a Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. They even released Ultra Street Fighter 4. They're going to release more and more versions of Street Fighter V. I don't see why not. I think the base game is going to be on PS4 only. The same issue with Titanfall. Titanfall 1 was Xbox One and PC exclusive. Now it's coming to PS4. I think it will do the same thing. Hopefully. I mean, I don't see why not, because it's just more and more players playing your game. More, you know, more sales, increases your revenue. It's common sense, really. We're going to see another Street Fighter 5 on the Xbox One. Well, not really necessarily Street Fighter 5, but another one. An alpha, a remake, or, you know, possibly something else. Even backwards compatibility is a prime example for Xbox One, for it to be added to the list. I don't see why not. I mean, other publishers are doing it. So, if you're wondering and worrying that there's not going to be another Street Fighter on Xbox, let's put it this way, don't count your chickens before they hatch, okay? Because we don't know that. It could just be a time thing, just like Titanfall. I mean, there was no word of Titanfall coming to PS4 until the last minute. Well, Titanfall 2 is going to be on the PS4 now. They could do the same with Street Fighter. I mean, I don't see any problem with it. It's just my opinion, you don't have to agree with me. But, guys, it sucks, okay? It's exclusive to PS4 and PC, which it's not good for the consumer. It's only good for the you know, the corporates like Microsoft and Sony making it exclusive. The same situation with Tomb Raider. And all I can say is, if you really, really want to play Street Fighter 5, then you got two choices: get a PC or a PS4. It's not coming to Xbox, guys. That's the unfortunate thing about it. It's stupid, but it's something we have to deal with. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you agree with this with me, or do you disagree? Do you think it will stay on PS4, or do you reckon it will come to Xbox eventually? Like another Street Fighter 5, not necessarily number 5, but you know, another Street Fighter will come to Xbox. Anyway, guys, as usual, stay frosty, and I'm out this bitch. Thanks for watching.